It's in my DNA.
So of course he's born with. I will show you, man. If he wanted to be an astronaut, I would build him a spaceship. He wants to be a football player, I had to give him the best that I had.
So a football team usually has 11 players to be complete, but in my humble opinion, it needs 12 players, a goalkeeper and a heart keeper to help keep their heart safe.
I knew that my son was a good football player from two. The PE teacher came to me in kindergarten saying that he had amazing football talent.
Fight! Go! Go!
And ever since, my mission as a father is to give him the best. And if he wanted to be an astronaut, I would build him a spaceship. He wants to be a football player, I had to give him the best that I have. So, and that's my mission as a father. When it comes to a child, you want to give him the best, but you want to protect him. You want to nurture him. You want to be there. And I've seen so many football players that have fallen on the pitch because of cardiac arrest. And he breaks my heart. So I want him to really be safe, and that's what a father wants for his son. I want him to be safe, I want him to play well.
So my name is Leonardo Souza. I'm a Brazilian and Italian football player. I'm currently playing in Portugal. So I'm Brazilian, it's in my DNA, for sure. I grew up around football. I was surrounded by football since I was born. So that just developed my passion even stronger, and since then I have never stopped playing. I play striker. I'm 16 years old and always train not only the technical and tactical part of football, but every 3 times a week I do physical training, because also being fit and good physically is a very important part of my whole football journey. So I'm here in the UAE to also do some trainings with the UAE national team, participate with the UAE national team. And UAE is also my home. It's where I grew up, where I learned to play football.
If I want to prepare him, I need to prepare him in several stages. The technical part, the tactical part, the physical part comes into play enormously important. So the physical part needs to be prepared and needs to be protected. And I started seeing what can I do in order to protect him. And then I saw that in Italy there is this new law that the football players, they need to be protected, and they need to do screening, cardiac screening, every term. It's called the Bove law, because of a football player that fell on the pitch, named Eduardo Bove. So because of this law, it put me into some kind of understanding that I need to protect him. And that's where I contacted Dr. Syed at King's Hospital, and I said, Doctor, what can we do in order to prevent and in order to protect him? How can we do? What are the requirements for a heart of a football player?
So Leo's father came to me as like any other parent. You know, he was worried because his son was pushing himself to the limits, as he's a professional athlete and he's going to be representing UAE at some point very soon, I believe. He's a very talented young player.
Your heart is beating very well, so I would like you to push yourself, and hopefully we look forward to seeing you play for UAE very soon, representing UAE in the Olympics.
So this is where pre-participation screening comes in. So heart problems in young athletes are not very common. However, there are certain heart problems which can stay silent, and can suddenly present themselves when athletes are performing at an extreme level. So the idea behind pre-participation screening is to try and detect these heart conditions before they can present themselves suddenly at an unexpected stage and age. So pre-participation usually includes doing an ECG, because an ECG can unmask a lethal heart arrhythmia, which can present suddenly when athletes push themselves to the limit. Similarly, it also includes an echocardiogram, which is very good at detecting if there is thickening of the muscle of the heart, which can also cause problems when athletes push themselves to the limit.
So Leo, as a player, and also bearing in mind that he's from Brazil, so of course he's born with. I will show you, man. He's born with lots of skills. Just my role is to put him on the right track, understanding the game, and acting better and taking quicker decisions on the game, and also to help him to be better outside the football pitch, just to act better and to be a better person, a better player. In terms of being a professional player and to act as professional, in terms of how he sleeps, how he eats, also it's very, very important to check his health and to go to check with the doctors, check with the physical coach, check with the physiotherapist coach, just to make sure that everything, the package itself, is all in the right way and is all moving in the right pathway.
And football in particular is a very high, challenging, demanding sport which needs extreme fitness. And football players, especially young ones, they want to push themselves to the limit. But at the same time, they're at a risk until they've had screening done. So this is where screening becomes so important. It's very important that these young athletes have the confidence that they have healthy hearts. So a football team usually has 11 players to be complete. But in my humble opinion, it needs 12 players, a goalkeeper and a heart keeper to help keep their heart safe. So before the season starts this year, please have your children's heart screened and checked.
Since the first time I came to King's College Hospital, they were very supportive, and even with my football journey, they acknowledged that I was an athlete and they supported me even further with this. So I think they've been very helpful since the start. So I encourage everyone who takes football seriously, and not only football, any sports, being an athlete or just a regular person, cardiac screening is always important. And like I said, it's always supported me in my journey. I can tell you that from a personal level. And since I've been committed to football from young and I want to go professional, you have to take these steps to ensure that you're doing the best you can to always reach that top level. So I really recommend it.